Hello, hello everyone, it's Shelly. We're going to chalk history today with another demo. Stay tuned, let's get set up. If you're watching live, you'll see a red live box in the top left corner of your screen. If not, you'll be seeing the replay. Thanks for watching. Say hello as you hop on either way. If you'd like a text message when I go live, due to Facebook notifications always being late, let me know or drop the word text and we'll get you all set up. We'll start in a moment. Hi, Kathy. How are ya? Thank you for sprinkling and sharing. I appreciate you. I'm good. Actually, I'm tired. And I have a little back thing working, but I'm good. It's all good. Right? It's all good. All right, I'm going to get this sprinkled out to a couple places and we'll get started. Almost ready, everyone. All right, let me click on my video, make sure we are visual here. Okay. Good afternoon. It's Thursday. We are one more day closer to the weekend. Yay. I could use the weekend, but you know what? Every day seems just like a regular day. I can't decipher the difference. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, let's do... we're going to play with this fun transfer, Coffee Before Talkie. Actually, the name of the transfer is called Day Drinker, but we're going to do the Coffee Before Talkie. And I do like the word, or I like the little verse, Day Drinker, because you could put that... do you remember that one where it said wine plus dinner, or let's see, wine and dinner equals winner? Remember that transfer? I think that would be cute with the wine glass for Day Drinker. I thought that'd be cute. Anyway, let's get started. We're gonna rip into our transfer here. Open the packaging. Still getting warnings that our copyright information is now silkscreen mesh, so you want to make sure you don't chalk that part of the transfer. The copyright information, some people call it the slug line. It just says, it'll tell you like the name, it's right here. It'll tell you the name of the transfer, the SKU number. So you don't want to chalk that. You want to probably put transfer tape over that if you don't trust yourself. All right, we're going to use our trimmers. And let's cut out the pieces that we need. So this piece says Coffee Before Talkie, Day Drinker, and then it says all I need is tea and warm socks. I like that one. All right, so let's just cut the pieces we need. We'll put these, I'm just gonna go ahead and separate these two. All right, we'll put those back. Let's go ahead and separate this. say hi as you guys hop on. If you take your mobile device and scan it towards that QR code, that will load your cart with everything we've been using today, if you need that. If you have something that's already in there, then just go ahead and take it out. If you need to add additional squeegees or something else, then go ahead and add that in. All right, I'm going to take my trimmers and I kind of just slit the sides. Okay. You could just do that. Just slit one side and then open the packaging this way. It's a little harder to get it out. Or you can kind of just... so you can see that there's only this much of the side insert that will protect your board. So if you wanted to, you could just slit like a couple inches on both sides and then the whole thing will open up. But this is kind of a good way to do it too, so that you don't ruin anything. And then we'll just pull that out. It does have some corner protectors and a little moisture gel packet. We'll just take those off. And put that aside. All right. Now, I'm going to use the white side. And this is what I was thinking. I was thinking we were going to do this. Coffee before talkie. Let's see what side I like better. I really like that. If anything, I'll bring this in a little bit more just to give us the same... oh, that went right under. The same distance from the edge here. But what do you guys think? Do you like that? I think that's cute. Great sign. Great sign for coffee makers. All right. Or you could put it on your coffee maker. Do you guys know that? You can chalk on your coffee maker. Okay. First things first, we're going to keep it white. I'm not going to sand it down or anything, but we are going to go ahead and wax it. I'm going to grab my applicator and sporadically kind of just apply it. I am going to apply quite a bit. I see a lot of divots with the wood grain here. So we're going to try to fill in some of that wood grain gaps. Okay. I'm going to kind of go against the wood grain too, so it really kind of gets in there for me. All right, there's quite a bit on here, so I'm going to go ahead and also do the frame. This gives your frame a nice finish to it and a little protection. All right, and once that's applied, we'll then go ahead and buff it. And what that does is it just kind of warms the wax a little bit and lets it spread out real nice. And then it'll give us a nice buffed surface. It'll be nice and shiny and soft and slick. You'll be able to feel it too. When it first goes on, it's kind of waxy or sticky. And then the more you buff it, the friction of going over it will kind of warm it and spread it. And then you'll get a nice glare on your project as well. Some wood's better than others. And you'll be able to feel like as you're going back and forth, it'll become a lot more, I don't know what the word is, quicker. It won't tug against your paper towel. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can get that glare. See that glare? So nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, coffee before talkie. Do I want it there? Yeah, let's do the words first. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the actual coffee cup first because we're going to put it against the edge. And then that will give me an idea of what I need as a spacing on that side. So let's do our coffee cup first. So tell me, do you take your coffee with cream and sugar, or just black? Mine has to be sweet, sweet, sweet. So I put flavored creamers in there. I put packets of Truvia in there and a little bit of coffee. All right, this is from Day Drinker. I'm going to say coffee mug. And this is Day Drinker. Coffee before Talkie. I'll tell you what, lately in the morning, I'm like, okay, let's get that coffee flowing. We need coffee. So I like it. I like cream in there. So it's kind of my cream. By the time I put my cream in my coffee, it almost looks like the color camel. So that's the color I'm going with for my inside there. So let's see. I'm going to do it right there. Let's make sure top and bottom looks good. Make sure we're not crooked. I kind of feel like I'm a little crooked, so we're going to fix it. If you hear the puppies, they are safely in their cages. We're trying to do the crate training so that, you know, if we have to go somewhere, that they will be safe and sound in their cages. Okay. And it's nap time, so they need to know that they can go take a nappy in their cages. All right, so I'm going to make my coffee mug black, so let's do that. I'm going to make the inside here the color of camel. And then I'm going to use something called Fresh Linen. This is a retired color, but you can take Storm or take your bright white and just add a very, very little bit of Storm, and that will give you that color. It didn't seem like it was wet, but it is wet. Like I said, it's retired, so it's kind of, you know, it may not even show up, actually. It looks really, really light. Looks pretty light. Maybe I'll grab my Storm. That might have been good had we used the other side, but I think I'm going to use the Storm. So where's my Storm? Let me find my Storm. Or even like a shimmer silver, that would be fun too. All right. Okay, so we'll use Storm for our steam. Coming off that hot cup of joe. All right. So I think first we'll do our steam. All right, so I'm going to take a multi-tool here. Again, if you scan that QR code, you'll see that I threw all these items in the cart for you, in case you don't have one. And I forgot my glasses, so we're going to try our best here. To get it where we want. You can also use transfer tape to kind of tape off sections. Okay, I think I got it though. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, that's that. Then we're going to do the inside with camel. Taking it right up to that steam. Now this is the tricky part because they didn't really give us a rim. So I'm going to kind of create my own rim. And see what happens here. Again, you could probably use tape if you wanted to tape off a little section. Their rim and the color of the coffee on the inside kind of blends into one section. I'm gonna take off our excess here. You could use the artist tool set. That would be great to use. They have a little tool that probably would work for this. There we go. All right. And then the rest is going to be black. So let's go ahead and get, I'm going to get another little one for over there. But first, I think I'm going to pull it. I think we're going to do the pull and paste, or paste and pull, because I want that stuff to dry first. Oh, that looks so good. So good. Okay, let's get that dry. You always want your chalk paste to dry on your surface and not in your silkscreen mesh. The longer it sits in the mesh, the chances are it will dry in the mesh, okay? And we want to reapply that transfer. All right, now we're going to do the black. And I think I'm going to do the cup and the saucer. Everything's going to be black. Whoa, that was a big scoop there. Get it off the sides. Okay. All right, we're going to be very careful around the lip here. Just going to kind of come right up to that camel color there. Try not to go over it, of course. A little bit of a non-shaky hand would be good. Come back through, get that excess off. Come over here, next to the steam. Over here. And then we're gonna have to get that little inside part. And what I'll probably do for that is use our detail tool because it has that little 1/4 inch squeegee. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of paste and paste that. Okay. All right. Time to pull. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? I am going to, I missed a little spot here. Try to come up a little bit closer to that camel color here. It's a little bit thin. There we go. My goodness, I don't know if you guys can hear the puppies or not, but they are not happy. They just want to be with us all the time. Okay, it didn't go up any further, but that's okay. How cute is that? Cute, cute, cute. Let's get that dry. I could always take my chalk marker. That'll be a great idea to do, kind of clean up closer to the edge there. But I have a good almost 2 inches over here, so I want to make sure on the other side I do the same. All right, I'll have to look for my the marker eventually. Let's do coffee before talkie. Okay. So again, I have about 1 inch here, so we want to come in another inch. So here's my inch. Let me get my spacing. And then we're going to kind of shimmy Make sure we're straight. I'm just gonna kind of tack it down. Make sure I'm straight. Okay, and then we want to press that down. You want it nice and flat against your surface, especially like a wood surface, because it is so porous and there are all these little all that little wood grain. Okay, let's do coffee and Talkie in our camel color. So coffee, look how easy that is. It just goes right across. Coffee before Talkie. Although I don't think I'm a crabby person in the morning. I do enjoy that first sip of hot coffee. Okay, I think we're good there. And then let's do before in our storm. And this is going to fit in my kitchen perfectly with the colors of our backsplash. Okay, coffee before Talkie. And then we'll do black on those little edge pieces there. And then we'll be done, yay. Okay, get that excess off. All right, so let's peel slowly. We can see if we've missed anything. Oops, a little bit down there. All right. What do you guys think? I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Get it dry. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I think that day drinker, like I said, with the wine glass would be cute as a shirt. I don't drink wine, though. I am not a wine drinker, and I'm not a beer drinker. But I do like my sweet drinks, my sweet tropical vacation drinks. Okay, now I'm going to try to fix that. I wish I had my glasses because I do. Let's try. So this is part of the artist tool set. I didn't throw this in the cart, but you can find it on the website. It has this little like rubber tip. I'm going to try to get really close to that camel. So let me pick up some black, or we could definitely use a chalk marker too. But it's kind of like a paintbrush. I need to fill in that area there. And then I'll come in and fill this in. Oh yeah, that works really nice. Fills it in real nice. Okay, pick up a little more. You don't want a whole ton on there. Just want it on the tip. Okay. I do think, though, that probably the chalk marker would have been easier. But, you know, we're just creating. I have time. The babies need to settle down and take a little nappy. As soon as we get more comfortable with them, then I'll start bringing them online and let you see them. Okay, I think I have the black where I want it, but I do need to add a little bit of camel. So I come in here and do that. Let's see. Just on the tip. Okay. If I was a barista, I'd put a little heart in the middle, but I would not want to ruin that. But if I could, I would. All right, there we are. Coffee before talkie. I love that. I think it turned out so good. And that will go next to my coffee maker. All right, let's clean our transfers. Everything's water soluble, so it cleans up real nice for us. Can bring that over. Of course, black just makes a mess. Makes a mess. I'm out of water. Let's try this one. So I just use regular water out of my faucet when I'm doing my cleaning. If you're going to add it to your chalk paste, which you shouldn't have to, but if you do, I just use bottled water or refrigerator water. Okay. Get a couple wipes. All right. Let's first do this one. So I take whatever is left over on the top of our transfer. Let's get that off first. Okay. Okay, let's get another one. All right, so you can still see the color, right? The chalk color. That's because it has just a little bit on the underside of our transfers. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip them over. Okay, let's get a couple more wipes. Oh, now they're really going to town because they hear my daughter. I don't know if you guys can hear them. If you guys can hear them, just say, I hear them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and rub this side. Okay, and then we're going to take our board eraser and watch how that all comes out of that mesh. I love our board erasers. This is the only thing that really gets our transfers clean, in my opinion. And then you can do the top side. Okay, let's do this. Get that out of the mesh. Okay, we'll flip it over. Scrub, scrub, scrub. This, you'll just go under your sink and kind of squeeze it out under running water. And then it'll be nice and, well, it won't be completely white, but it will be cleaner. Okay, let's get this all wiped down. We'll get a paper towel and dry them off a little bit. We'll put them back on their backer sheets and they will be ready to go. I think coffee before talkie, that would be a good t-shirt as well. I think this is a really cute transfer. Definitely, I think people would stop and say, oh my gosh, your t-shirt's so funny. All right, so we're just wiping everything down. Let's grab our backer sheets. That there, corner to corner. Oops, that must not be the right one. Let's do coffee before talkie. There we go. We'll set that aside. We're gonna let that dry outside of its packaging tonight. And then I can put it together tomorrow and put it away safely. So always wipe it down if you want. And might as well do our tools. That way we're not worrying about them. I have one wipe left, so hopefully I remember to bring wipes the next time I am live with you. Okay, let's see. Rough, rough, rough. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they seem loud to me, so I don't know. Facebook will hear when I have music on, but they don't hear when I have puppies yipping, yapping. Okay. Okay, that's clean. And all I'm doing is just using an antibacterial wipe, just kind of wiping that paste off. Getting all those edges. Like I said, some things, some colors sometimes stain, but it doesn't change how it works, right? It still works the same. Doesn't ruin it. Okay, let's get this one because that black is going to be messy, messy. Messy, messy, messy. Okay. This is probably going to be another wipe worthy. Although I don't know, we'll see if we could still use this one to get it nice and clean. We could always just use the paper towel, get that wet. There we go. Finish it off. And then I think I have everything clean. I did that, I did that. All right. I think we're good. Let's get our lids back on nice and tight. You don't want the air to be sitting on your chalk paste too long. It tends to dry out. Like the more you go over it and over it, that tends to make it dry out a little quicker. So just be mindful of that. All of that is good. We'll wash that under the sink. And let's bring it over one more time. Coffee before talkie. I love it. I hope you guys are inspired to use this transfer. If you do, please send me your pictures of your items. I would love to see what you did with it.